Coach.
How's everybody doing?
Good
Yes,
job.
sir.
It's been a while since we've seen this many people.
It was practice today after
Good.
playing on Saturday.
Good, short turnaround, right? You know what I mean? So it wasn't real physical today, but a lot of good mental work as we try to get a kickstart here on USF.
Is there something a little extra when it comes to a rivalry week? As far as practice and preparation, the mindset, anything a little extra?
It's important because this is the finishing game for us, right? It is a trophy game, so yeah, it matters. But you know, we try to be pretty consistent in how we approach things. But obviously, this is big. Just another opponent from inside the state.
Josh, is there a challenge when you're facing a team that doesn't have anything to play for, really, in a sense, with no bowl game and they're going to?
Yeah, every team's dangerous, though, every single week, right? And so you got to prepare in a good way. You know, if you're playing football in this conference, you're playing really good players and really good coaches, and so you got to be on the competitive edge, and that's how you prepare. And then also, once you get to kickoff.
What did you like about Dylan's decision-making Saturday?
I thought it really sound, got the ball out of his hands quickly, and I thought he did a really good job when it went there of scrambling and making a play. Was accurate for the most part during the course of the day, too, so a lot of positives.
Does he practice sliding? I don't know if he grew up playing baseball or not, but that's something.
Nah, we don't practice sliding. We don't. He's pretty natural at it.
Do you feel like the players think there's more to this game than usual?
It matters to him, absolutely, right? Absolutely, just the history of the game, and you know, a lot of kids are from here inside of the state too.
I know you were part of it last year, but do you get a sense on what the game maybe means to the fan base and all that?
Yeah, you can real quickly. It's important to them, like it's important to our players, but it's certainly, you know, it's bragging rights for an entire year inside the state.
What was your biggest rival in high school?
Basketball was the Mitchell Colonels. Football, we weren't good enough when I was young to have a true rival, but we got to the point where Watertown was a big one.
So when you got to Oklahoma, I know being from South Dakota, did you learn pretty quickly on what, you know, OU Texas meant?
Yeah, I mean, once you're inside the competitive environment, you know, people talk about it, but I think it always takes on true meaning and becomes more real once you step into the stadium and play and feel the energy and passion from your fans. And you know, for me, a year ago, the sense of that, you know, and we had a huge crowd at their place a year ago. Expect, you know, it to be packed out and a really loud environment on Friday night.
Josh, it's also senior night for a lot of these guys. What what kind of feelings go through your mind when you think about some of these guys?
Just an appreciation for who and what they are, right? A ton of adversity that they faced during their career, consistently find a way to overcome it. Guys that have played a lot of great football for a really long time. Their ability to embrace us, right? We chose them. They didn't necessarily choose me, right? But their ability to embrace what we're trying to continue to build here on a daily basis.
This also gives the team the opportunity to go 3 years without a home loss. Have any of the guys talked about that, how important that is?
It is important, right? We talk about that it doesn't just happen because you're walking out of your locker room, right? And so for us, it does come down to our preparation that will lead us to the point where we're able to go compete at our fastest and our most aggressive once kickoff happens. And then you got to be really mature in how you compete during the course of the game and not get caught up in the ups and downs. Just play each play.
What'd you like about Marlon Williams' day out there? He had a career day.
I thought he probably played his fastest just off the line of scrimmage, and his decisiveness, second level releases. You know, when the ball's in the air, he's strong and competitive to the catch. Made a couple of huge plays. You know, the one where Dylan's arm gets hit in protection, goes up with a guy on his back. But the first touchdown pass too, ball's back behind him, able to open up his back hip. He's got great ball skills.
What can you say about Marlon and maybe even Gabe's blocking abilities?
Yeah, you talk about that because of the huge run by Otis down the sideline when you know, the play's really designed to go right, bounces out the left side, and big explosive runs happen, right? Because skilled guys down the field are willing to compete without the ball in their hands and play for their brother. And you know, proud of what those guys did on that play, but really what they did throughout the course of the day.
What do you see from USF this week?
I think they've continued to grow in what they're doing, you know, throughout the course of the season, and you know, they're multiple on the defense side of the ball and try to cause havoc and get after the quarterback. That's why you see their sack total the way it is, and turnovers. They've been able to create those as well. Offensively, you know, we got to be good at the line of scrimmage. chew up yards. We got to have balance in the run and the pass, and we have to win the turnover battle. And defensively, going to have to stop the run and get people in or get them in third and long situations.
Anthony Roberson scored that critical touchdown, but more than that, I know you want your players to be ambassadors for the university. Is he maybe one of, if not the best ambassador?
He's one of many great ambassadors that we have inside of our program for our football program, but also a university. I think he speaks, and a lot of those guys speak to what the college experience is all about. You're turning 18-year-old young men into grown men by the time they leave, and trying to give them, a 360-degree experience and allow them to grow as men and individuals.
Why do you think your defense hasn't created as many turnovers as the past 2 seasons?
We've had some opportunities with the ball in the air where we haven't come down with it. For whatever reason, just haven't gotten the ball to pop out either and cause some of those fumbles. We're playing hard. We're running to the football, and so hopefully those things will come on Friday.
Do you have any relationship with Charlie Strong, and what are your thoughts on what he's done as a coach there?
No, Charlie, just from conference meetings and that type of thing. He's done a good job everywhere that he's been, whether that's Louisville or at Texas, continuing to build that program, and then what he's done at UCF.
What stands out to you about Anthony as a person? Just over the last couple of years as you got to know him. Anthony Roberson.
I think his consistency in how he treats people. He loves his teammates, shows them that, and lives it every single day.
What do you think of the Nate Evans shirt and how it looked on you? And do you think there's a Josh Heupel version for the holidays?
There won't be a Josh Heupel version. There's a couple other players that already talked about getting me theirs when they get back. Bam Moore in particular. So, what a great experience for Nate and B Hayes to go back home and get an opportunity to play in front of a bunch of family and friends, people that help them grow and mature and have this opportunity to come play here at UCF. For them to be able to finish out their road career back in their home city is pretty cool.
Josh, we know that the seniors will be emotional with their parents and everything on Friday night. Do you get emotional?
Hopefully not too emotional.
Yeah, not too emotional. But do you get a little emotional seeing some of those guys kind of wrapping up?
Yeah, I think for a few moments right before kickoff, you get a true sense and just appreciation for who and what they are and what they've done. And as soon as that moment's over, you better get ready to go compete. So.
Well said.
All right, guys.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Sure.
Thank you.